Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Dear students, hope you are fine and staying at home safe and sound. Today I will start Adrienne Rich's poem Aunt Jenifer's Tigers, as this is the poem which is included in your syllabus Introduction to Poetry course. So let's begin our discussion. First of all, we should read the poem. Aunt Jenifer's tigers prance across a screen, bright topaz denizens of a world of green. They do not fear the men beneath the tree, they pace in sleek chivalric certainty. Aunt Jenifer's finger fluttering through her wool, find even the ivory needle hard to pull. The massive weight of Uncle's wedding band sits heavily upon Aunt Jenifer's hand. When Aunt is dead, her terrified hands will lie, still ringed with ordeals she was mastered by. The tigers in the panel that she made will go on prancing, proud and unafraid. So, the poet, uh, the poet has created a symbolic character, imaginary character, whose name is Aunt Jenifer. And Aunt Jenifer, she is symbolic to all the depressed women, all the oppressed women of our society, of the poet society. So Aunt Jenifer's tigers prance. The word prance means move very confidently, move aimlessly, move strongly, definitely across a screen. So you can imagine that Aunt Jenifer has created a screen or a piece of cloth for a table, or she wants to use the cloth as a wall hanger, as a showpiece. So she has created a tiger, and the tigers are moving across the screen. And in the second line, the poet is describing the features of the tigers: bright topaz denizens of a world of green. Here two adjectives have been used: bright and topaz denizens. So bright, as you know, that bright means attractive, shiny, glittering. Topaz is a kind of valuable stone, gemstone, and whose color is very vibrant and attractive. And denizens mean inhabitant, or someone who lives in a certain place of a world of green. Of a world of green means in the forest or in nature. So she is describing, the poet Reese is describing the features of the tigers. The tigers are bright, and they are inhabitant of the green world, of the natural world. They do not fear the men beneath the tree. As you know, the tigers are very fearless animal, fearless creature, and it has no cowardice. Rather, it has a strong willpower and a strong determination. As a human being is usually afraid of tigers. There is a Bengali proverb that যেখানে বাঘের ভয় সেখানে রাত হয়. So tiger is a symbol of fear and uncertainty and problem. So they do not fear, the tigers do not fear, the tigers are not afraid of men beneath the tree. Maybe there are men beneath the tree, there are men behind the tree, there are men around the tree, around the forest, but the tigers do not care. They do not pay any heed to the human being. They pace in sleek chivalric certainty. Pace means move. So they pace, the tigers move, the tigers walk, the tigers stand, the tigers stay in sleek chivalric certainty. Sleek means attractive, graceful. Chivalric means courageous. Certainty means with a kind of determination and with a kind of fearlessness. So when you see the Royal Bengal tiger of Sundarbans, you see that they move in a very strong and stylish manner, and you see that there is no uncertainty in their movement. তোমরা জানো যে টাইগারকে যদি তুমি দেখো, টাইগার দেখে মনে হবে যে টাইগার কি তার নিজের শক্তির ব্যাপারে, নিজের সামর্থ্যের ব্যাপারে খুবই আত্মবিশ্বাসী, and there is no fear and there is no scares in tiger's movement. তার চলাফেরার মধ্যে কি নেই, কোনো ভয় বা ভীতি নেই, কেমন, এই কথাগুলো উনি বলেছে। তাহলে আমরা ফার্স্ট প্যারাতে যেটা দেখতে পেলাম, ফার্স্ট প্যারাতে আমরা দেখতে পেলাম যে আর্ন জেনিফার নামে একজন নারী, তিনি একটা চিত্র অঙ্কন করতেছেন এবং যেখানে তিনি কতগুলো টাইগারকে এঁকেছেন। যে টাইগাররা কোথায় থাকে বলো, যে টাইগাররা হলো সবুজ বনে থাকে এবং সেই সবুজ বনে যদি কোনো গাছের নিচে কোনো মানুষও থাকে, সেই মানুষদের ব্যাপারে টাইগাররা আদৌই কিনা বলো ভীত না। সো let us now see an image, then you will understand clearly about the tigers and their world. So let's see it. And you see that this is the picture, this is the wall cloth, this is the tablecloth which has been created by Aunt Jenifer. And you see that there are many tigers and the tigers are fearless and the tigers are confident. So this has been described in the first stanza of the poem. Now let's move again into the poem. Then in the second para, the poet is talking about the needles and the clicking manner of Aunt Jenifer. Aunt Jenifer's finger fluttering through her wool. Wool means the tablecloth or the cloth, the picture which she is trying to create is made of wool. So her wool means her cloth. Aunt Jenifer's finger fluttering through her wool. Aunt Jenifer's finger fluttering means dancing, moving, trembling. So her fingers tremble when she clicks on the needles. মানে যখন সে সুই দিয়ে ফোড় দেয় তখন কি হয়, তার আঙুলগুলো কাঁপতে থাকে. Find even the ivory needle hard to pull. So she finds it very much difficult to pull the needle. She finds it very hard and very wet and full of weight. The massive weight of uncle's wedding band. So massive means huge, many, much, a lot. So weight means weight. If you translate in Bengali, so that means ojon. The massive weight means huge ojon of uncle's wedding band. Uncle's wedding band means this is very symbolic and metaphorical way of speaking. You know that when a girl is married to someone, usually the husband offers her a wedding band, a wedding ring as a token of love. But the wedding ring has several layers of meaning. কিন্তু এই উইডিং রিং কি আছে বলো, ডিফারেন্ট অর্থ আছে. যে দেখো তোমরা চিন্তা করে যে মানে তোমার যখন বিবাহ হয় অ্যাজ এ গার্ল, অ্যাজ এ উইমেন, অ্যাজ এ লেডি, ইউ ডু নট গিভ এনি রিং টু ইউর হাজব্যান্ড. তুমি কিন্তু তোমার হাজব্যান্ডকে কোনো রিং দাও না, বা কোনো নারী কিন্তু হাজব্যান্ডকে রিং দেয় না. রাদার দ্য হাজব্যান্ড অফার্স আ রিং টু হার ওয়াইফ. সো রিং becomes a token, a symbol of submission, a symbol of responsibility, a symbol of duty. সো রিংটা কি হয়ে যায় বলো, ডিউটির একটা প্রতীক বা রেসপন্সিবিলিটি, দায়িত্ববোধের একটা প্রতীক হয়ে দাঁড়ায়. ওকে, এটা বলছে যে তাহলে এই রিং যতদিন থাকে ততদিন কিন্তু তোমার সাথে তাদের সম্পর্কটা থাকে. ওয়েন দ্য রিং ইজ লস্ট, দ্য ইউজুয়ালি দ্য ম্যারেজ ইজ লস্ট. রিংটা কিন্তু থাকতে হয়. সো এইটা বলছে দ্য ম্যাসিভ ওয়েট অফ আঙ্কেলস ওয়েডিং রিং. যে এই যে আঙ্কেলের যে ওয়েডিং ব্যান্ড, ওয়েডিং রিং, এটার অনেক ওয়েট সিটস হেভিলি আপন আর্ন জেনিফারস হ্যান্ড. এবং এই রিংটা কি তার হাতের উপর অত্যন্ত ওজন সহকারে বসে আছে. অর্থাৎ she finds it very much difficult to maintain her marital relationship, marital duties, marital responsibilities, and probably there is also an idea of the torture that is inflicted on her by her husband all through her marital life. When aunt is dead, so when aunt will die, when aunt is dead, when she will be no more on this earth, her terrified hands will lie. So terrified hands mean trembling hand. আচ্ছা বলছে কি দেখো যে when aunt is dead, her terrified hands will lie. So when she will die, her hands will still lie in the coffin or in the grave and still ringed with ordeals she was mastered by. Ordeals means painful experiences, and she was mastered by means she was controlled by. So she was controlled by some painful experiences, some painful rings, some painful family obligations, but her creation, her work is still the same. The tigers in the panel that she had made, the panels mean the word panel means the cloth, the tablecloth, the wall hanging, the picture, the image she has created. The tigers in the panel that she made will go on prancing, proud and unafraid. Will go on prancing. The tiger, whether the aunt is living or dead, that does not matter. But her creation, her image, her artwork is still found in the world, and the tigers is still moving, still prancing, still walking very confidently, still walking strongly, still walking with a kind of certainty, and they are proud and they are unafraid. There is no problem, there is no change in the world of tigers. But Aunt Jenifer's world is totally changed. She has died, or she is dead now, but her ring is still in her hand, and she cannot separate herself from the problems of family life and problems of the torture of her husband. So if we give a description, if we analyze the poem, we find that the poet is criticizing the marital institution. যে বিবাহের যে একটা প্রথা আছে সমাজে, কবি সেটাকে কি করতেছেন, সেটাকে কটাক্ষ করতেছেন, and she is finding out the problems of marital life. And the problems of marital life, usually the women's life are usually controlled and dominated by male figures, male persons, husband, and the husband usually do not fulfill the wife's demands, and the wives do not find any kind of freedom and any kind of enjoyment, any kind of happiness in almost all the families, and they are always in a kind of fearful situation, and they always think that the husband that their husbands may not like their activities, may not like their art activities, artwork, whether she is doing a right thing or wrong thing. The husbands may think that the wife is wasting her time, the wives are wasting their time in doing some kind of artwork which does not have any value to the husband. So কবি আসলে বিবাহের যে প্রতিষ্ঠান সেটাকেই কটাক্ষ করতেছেন, and she is standing for the rights of wives, rights of women in general. So the poem teaches us that we should not be cruel. We should not be cruel to the wives, to the female personalities of our home, as they devote their life, they dedicate their lives for the betterment of the family. So there is a kind of teaching, and this is a protest against the troublesome marital institution, troublesome marriage which the women usually find themselves in, and they don't find any solution to the problem. So this is all about the poem for now, and if you read some more analysis from various sources, you can be much more benefited. Thank you very much. Thank you too much. Allah Hafiz.